In this workshop, we are going to work into the posterior aspect of the upper thigh, predominantly into the hamstrings, and we can move slightly more medial and encompass some of the adductors. Our first cup is going to be placed up towards the ischial tuberosity. Then we will place 4 cups over the main bulk of the hamstrings. And again, with the lower 2, we're going to be considerate not to come too low in towards the popliteal fossa. And our first thing we're going to do is gently flex and extend the knee. And again, we're not going to over-flex the patient, as we're going to risk the cups coming loose, but also possibly inducing cramp into the hamstrings. So we're going to cue the patient and ask them to come up as far as I can bring the ankle itself, and they're going to add in this active element, working through the range of which they are comfortable. And again, once you're happy with this active element, we can have them rest there. We can remove any unwanted cups, and then we can work into a glided pattern as well. So again, we're going to readjust for slight suction into the cup, and then we can either passively work through that range whilst gliding the cup, or we can have the patient actively working through that range. And again, we can work longitudinally with the fibres, or we can come across in this medial to lateral fashion like so. Again, working within the patient's tolerance levels, not bringing the knee into too much flexion, not coming too low towards the popliteal fossa, trying to elicit a symptomatic modification into the hamstrings to create a temporary reduction in tone, and try and increase that quality and quantity of movement either through the knee or through the hip. As we're moving through the range here and using the knee to bias the hamstring, we could also do this in another position whereby we're using the hip to also bias the hamstring, slightly working more into the biceps femoris and into action of helping to extend at the hip.